on the seahorse. That came out so good. You know what I really love? I love the symbol in the middle. The symbol is so well done. You can see every friggin' feather in there.
And there I am, live. Hello, John the Templar, and hello, David Calder. Oh God, there we go again. Whee! I hope the sound is okay. On my end, it is now too. At least that is okay. Whee! Welcome. I hope you are all doing great. Sound is good. Nice. What is this? Mighty Nancy Games. Okay. And thank you very much for your bits, John. David. Sorry, David. Much appreciated. I just before the stream, I got a notification that my Twitch payment has come in. So this is for the next month. No, it's not always a month, but for the next payout. So thank you very much. Oh, sorry. Good. Relax. It's just. Okay, it's still a little bit loud. Still have to figure out. There we go. So yeah, it's still Fabulous Marines. I wanted to pay a little bit on this mini the whole day. Of course, I didn't. I just started on the Muses Touches stream. A few things here and there. I've painted the tentacles that coming out of the pot, but I have to make them really bright, as they do not pop up on the black metal. I've been working a little bit on the mouth, the stomach mouth. Let's get it a little bit higher there. There we go. On the whole stomach thingy. The tongue, maybe I will make green as that. I mean, there is a tongue coming out. I had it completely red as the rest. Well, whatever. Yeah, no, didn't like it, so I will repaint that also. There is a little bit of saliva coming out of his mouth that I like very much. And I still have to work on a lot of stuff, and also the wings. That will be some other time. Why didn't I paint today? Because hey, I had a lot of time, but I was still cleaning up for my whole workshop. As I found finally all the boxes that I had some of my bases in, and hey, wow, what a surprise. I have quite a collection of bases, and I of course mean this kind of stuff, especially because last year I got my base boss bases in from Reaper. Love them, really great. But yeah, I also have a lot of no, I'm already streaming. Shh. And yeah, and I decided to just get them all out and try to find a way of store them in a good, decent way. As right now I have a part of them, especially the smallest one, in some of the those little shelf thingies, store boxes, whatever you want to call them. The somewhat bigger ones are in some other box, and the really big ones and some of the other ones that I already did stuff with are in some other box, and I want them all in one place, just like I want to all my minis. And yeah, that took up all my time today. So no, I did not paint on my Trevor Project Mini the Pride Lord on his pussgoyle. And I'm going to start right now, as I am trying to get some paint slapped on its carapace. I did have a nice example on the I did find a nice example on the internet. And why? No wonder it was so loud. Now I have to change a little bit again on my volume settings. Ooh. There we go. Because somehow, ooh, that was my microphone. Somehow the volume on my YouTube player got to 100%. That's normally not the volume it is on. Stupid thing. Anyway, I was looking for, I did find a nice Tyranid with a purple carapace, whatever, however you pronounce it. I have no idea, to be honest. It is spelled carapace as far as I know. And I don't know what, why I am feeling so nervous today. Damn. You should not swear so much. Yeah, I know. But I have an example that I am looking at. So yeah. Let's get, it's in fact just purple and then add white and then stripes. Let's get it done a little bit. And while I'm doing that, I can also maybe do the tentacles. Why not? I mean, those are also purple, only maybe I should not add white to them, as then they would look too much as the carapace itself. Then I would add a bit of a skin color or a pink. And that was not what I was going to say, but it was one of those nice impromptu thoughts of me. What I was going to say, this whole month I will be working on this little guy, try to get it finished. If I get to $250 for the Trevor project, let's see if I... Oh, why? That you call the carapace, the insects, Jeremy Clarkson driver. Okay. Trevor, and especially for the, what was it? Marines. Okay, I didn't get that one. Very nice. Thank you for the explanation. I would have missed that one. Oh, nice. Carapace. Right. I have seen a little bit about oh my God, what's the car show he is in? It's together with 3 or 4 others. It is. I didn't. I'm not absolutely not into cars. I mean, for me, a car is something that doesn't need, that I don't want to cost too much money and has to bring me from A to B and back if needed. And that's all I care about cars. But that one, okay, yeah. But I do know who Jeremy Clarkson is. Luckily, otherwise well, no, for that. My ears are a little off, or my glasses are a little bit off. And there we have the link. I should get the link also in the Fabulous Marines. But okay. Oh, that's the donate. Right. That's the whole. Damn, I think I did work a little bit too hard this week. I'm a little, and also yesterday I had to run a little bit too often to the toilet. Hence no stream yesterday. Sorry for that, but maybe that's a little bit of an afterburner. Is that a right expression? I don't know, but you know what I mean. Whee! And there we go. Thank you very much, Muse's Touch and Shanur, a Night Whisper. Woohoo! Muse's Touch probably herself. Yeah! I will need to run, but have a great stream. Thank you very much for your stream and have a great evening, great afternoon for you. Wargaming Recon, hey, hello, welcome. How are you all doing? I'll just wait a little bit for hold attention. And that was a little sip of tea. Good. For those who do not know me, hey, hello, Pete. There we are. It's you little. Oh my God, Santa Claus! No. Twitch Global Santa Claus. Oh damn. Good. Thank you very much, Pete. For those who do not know, hi, I am Roy, but most people know me as Baldy or the Bald GM. Just some nickname that kept sticking, did stick, except the baldness, as I'm no longer a GM. Okay, thank you for the luck, Shanur. As I'm your star, that's not good. Enjoy your meal. Yeah, I'm a Dutch mini painter, collector of collections, as I do not only collect minis, but as I also discovered today, bases. I have a complete collection of paints. There are more there, there are more there, and I discovered I still have some more in boxes over there, and all kinds of stuff, hobby related. I try to be a little bit of a Twitch streamer as to get other people into this hobby. And I'm a better painter than streamer. That's certainly something I dare to say. Yes, well, I'm always a little bit negative about myself. Shouldn't do that. I know. But then, as a streamer, you have to entertain people. At least that is my thing. I mean, if I am watching a stream, I most of the time do not watch. I'm painting most of the time and just listening. That's why in my brain I have something like, I have to keep talking about interesting stuff. Good. Most of the time I do not know what I can talk about. So if anybody in chat has any suggestions, I have to say that I don't follow the news very much, as it's completely depressing most of the times. Also, gaming news, I do read a lot about it, but my brain has a very, very bad short-term memory. But a little bit help about whatever you want to talk about is appreciated. If I do not talk myself, for myself, to myself, no, to yours, to you, from myself, what chaotic brained. And I am indeed participating in the Trevor project as Fabulous Marines in this case also. Well, it's all the same, but it's just the name for this month. And I'm not trying, I am painting a Nurgle Blight Lord on a pussgoyle indeed. Only I am painting it to be a Pride Lord on a puregoyle. Meaning I am painting it mainly in the LGBTQ colors. And as you can see, I am trying to get some... Oh, no, wait, I'm using touch. Okay, she's lurking, too bad. I do not have a lot of incentives for as a reward. Although if I get to the $250, I will do a before June 30th. Then I will do a longer stream on a Sunday with giveaways. And yeah, well, it's a good cause. I mean, for me it is definitely the whole look, and talking and concentrated painting is also not one of my specialties, but the whole suicide prevention, it's definitely something that has a personal, not that I have been suicidal or thing, but in my family we had a few suicides. And that's why I am supporting the Trevor project by just streaming a bit, painting this mini that I hope to be able to sell later. So I can get a little bit more money for them. And yeah, what do I paint normally? All kinds of things. Whatever I started out with Warhammer, the fantasy version originally. Yeah, one of the things I like to talk about is myself. Sorry, I'm a little bit, is that egocentric? Even though I always say I do not have much of an ego, but enough to at least. But I think it's more to do with I live in a very, very small world in here. And that's, well, why I talk sometimes a little bit too much about myself. To go 2.4k points. My locked account was nearly at naming a mini. Oh damn! Oh, that's right. It's still locked. You still cannot get in. Damn. That's really a shame. You change your phone number, and that's why you. The two-factor, yeah, that. Yeah, you see, that's always a little bit of a problem sometimes if you indeed. All those extra Safety measures are good, but the way they are set up is not always what they are. They are not always working the way they should be working. But I do have a little bit of a good news for you. I have decided that next month I will be mainly concentrating on all my commissions that I still have, that I finally found, and that I still have laying around. You are little bit last on the list, but at least I will be getting closer to painting your minis. So maybe that is at least a little bit of a little light. And well, to be honest, if you have a nice name for a mini that I am painting and I like it, that is certainly not a thing I wouldn't accept, if you know what I mean. But it is indeed a shame. Been a oops. A night whisper. Okay, I have to head out. My daughter's playing at a jazz festival, so I want to make sure I get there to time to see. Yeah, certainly do. Drive safely and enjoy. And see you next time. Thank you for watching. Yeah, no. That was not what I wanted. I'll do too thick. And clean your brush first. Thank you very much and have a great musical experience. I have been painting this type of good brain, very good. I've been not this type, this kind of highlighting technique. I've done that before. Especially for things like carapace, scales. Really nice and easy tactic. This type of tactic. Oh my god, yeah, it's a very tactical thing, mini painting. The only thing that you always have to watch out for is that you not make those stripes too regular. And especially if you have a brain like me, I like order. But they should not be ordered. They have to be all the same length. No, they don't. You have to be as irregular as possible. Let's see. Right. Go to the almost white. Some. Oh, and yes, I am getting old. Even with glasses, it's still getting hard to see some tiny stuff. But on stream, I refuse to. I do have those magnifying glasses with lights, but I refuse to wear them on stream. As then I would shine into the camera over there that you are watching me. There would be people who would say, oh, that would be no problem, but I hate that. For myself to do to you somehow. And I'm also a little bit stubborn, sometimes a little bit. I've always been doing this like this, so why shouldn't I be doing it still? Because you're getting old. But not that old. There he is. Of course, for the very brightest highlights, I'm not using pure white. That would look too metallic. Hey, I'm right. Different camera angle since a little while. But I'm just using an off-white. While we are at this. Hey, hello, Mr. Crutisks. how are you doing? Everything good? You're doing reasonably alright. Okay. That's not great, but could be better, could be worse. Yeah, that kind of state. But I'm hoping you are at least painting a little bit, or have been painting this week. Oh my god, did I bend my glasses or something? Which is quite possible. There they go again. For the little tentacles. Oh, too much purple. Painting zombies at the moment. Great. Undead. Yay. Nice. I have just been this morning. I just went through all my not all my bit boxes, but the main bit box that I already have for more than 20 years. The one with the little drawers. I transferred all those stuff, all the bits into my new. Pin it down. Into my new drawers. A new. Yeah, I had some very old ones, and I now I bought some new ones for my new workshop, and I finally took some time today to do that. Rearranged a little bit, but damn, I still have some old, very old undead zombie stuff from Games Workshop. And I found out today that I have quite some bases laying around. Even just the normal bases, but from all kinds of manufacturers. Most of them, of course, being ones from Games Workshop. I have a few others and 3D printed, and I'm trying to rearrange them into one cabinet filing system thingy. somewhere, somehow. We first have to sort them out, as of course the box that contains the a large part of them slipped my hands, and yeah, they were everywhere on my floor. Luckily they can handle a little hit. Right, wait. Should we make them teal also? If you have a couple of spare GW squares 2020 bases and you have to get rid of them, you have my number. Okay, yeah. Oh, I certainly do. We will be in contact about that. Right. I need a little bit of teal. Yeah, but as I said, I have to sort them out first. I also have quite some spruce left with all kinds of bits and bobs that yeah, well, the spruce take up too much room, so I have to clip a lot of stuff out of it, put it in the right boxes, drawers or whatever. But I do have your number. I will be in touch. All the big tentacles also have a teal tip. So I will have to give smaller ones also a teal tip. Teal tip. Okay, teal tip. Oh, that's the wrong color. That was the purple with white. Wet blending. That is better. Yep. Back to the carapace. right now, the flag is in the way. Come on. I do feel a little bit like how's that? Silent Bob. And I'm just concentrating on my painting. So listen to the music and enjoy. Sorry. Although I have found a new YouTube channel, the Imperial Illiterator, I believe it is called. He has a quite long movies about the whole 40k law. Also a very well pleasant. I'm still there. We go. Very pleasant voice to listen to. Although it's interesting enough to not fall asleep, but I can imagine if you are tired enough that his voice will can make you quite sleepy. But I somehow lately I think I am a little bit more interested in the whole 40k law, so that's nice to have found that channel. And to be honest, I have always been a little bit nowadays a lot of people don't read anymore. They just listen to audiobooks, and I'm a little bit of a I like books, I like reading, don't have too much time for it, but audiobooks, I must say, certainly something I could try out. Although I do not really, thanks to my really great short-term memory, do not recall a lot about it. Only that I have listened to a lot of talk about Nurgle. Yes, I found 3 of his movies about Mortarion, one about Mortarion, one about typhus, and one about Nurgle himself. Quite interesting, to be honest. I hadn't. I don't know if it is. 40k law is great. The game itself I don't like anymore, but I love the law. Yeah, to be honest, I was never a big fan of the law. I always had my own thoughts and things about it, but now I have listened to several of his movies, as you don't really have to watch them, as he just he takes art from everywhere and shows that while he is talking about it. So it's not really visual, but yeah, it's there are certain parts that I really, when I listen to it, I have really something like, okay, that is interesting. As the only thing is, yeah, 5 minutes later, already forgotten it. What was he talking about? Maybe you should try some Horace Hersey audiobooks. Well, that was what I am thinking about, indeed. Yes, now this is, as I said, I always had something like, audiobooks. For me, and I'm maybe a little bit old-fashioned for it, about it, but if you want to know something, read about it. Because, well, just listening is not really my thing. Yes, certainly I am doing something else while I'm listening. As I know, I will not be able to get everything into my head automatically. But I always thought it's a little bit for lazy people. But sorry about that. No, it's nah. I definitely have changed my mind about it. In that way, it's only what I said with reading and listening. I have the same problem. I don't have the same trouble remembering what was I listening to. If I really would like to learn a lot about the law, I would actively have to sit down, listen to them, and make notes. Writing things down does help a lot to me, but maybe, who knows? And he does not only about Nurgle, but I have seen that I believe he has about almost every chapter of Space Marines, and a lot also about the older Xenos that are there. There's quite a large library of topics he taught. They are also quite long. I mean, I did just those three subjects were over 4 hours long, so I had my whole afternoon filled. The three subjects being Nurgle and Mortarion and Typhus. I'm always right now. I have something I would call it typhoid, but I believe that's the disease itself. And the character is called Typhus. What a fuss! But he definitely talks about how they came to be, what they all how they came to be. So, and who knows? Maybe I will finally learn something really real things about 40k lore, and remember it also a little bit more better. my mind take a little break from painting, because my fingers are tingling, meaning that I've been sitting too much bent forwards with my head. So I am going to take a little break just to see that channel if he is even talking about. Oh god, I have my reading glasses on. That does not make it better. The Imperial Iterator is indeed its name. Just, you know what? Let's throw it out there. But now I am now about the Emperor. Nice. Can I look for it? I hope. I don't know if he only has 40k. No, yeah, probably only 40k. I was looking for Skaven. Maybe he had something about that, but nope. Even about Gazgul Trucker, the orc who can't be killed. Oh, nice. That's Mortarion, yes. And Fulgrim Spy. That, like that, I have heard that name several times, but oh, nice. Shortly about Sister of Battles. More than 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's very shortly. Elder Aspects Warriors. Oh yes, quite some. Elder History. Yes. Good. Yeah, he has a lot of. He does have some shorter stuff. Nice. So I know what I will be listening to if I don't find a suitable stream. Somehow, last few months, always when I am painting, there are not very much of my streamers. You got to go, David. Hey, no problem. Thank you for coming and for the bits. Have a great rest of the weekend. Oops. Oh, this is a mess. No, the other side went so well. Nope. I'm going to reapply the first highlight. I don't like how this looks. Oh, and I keep forgetting to sit straight for the camera. I do have a command for that, I believe. But what is it again? Got it. Nope. Oh my god, I do not even know my own commands. Commands. Focus! Right. If I ever am off.
My advice to you, start drinking heavily.
But all I have is
Coffee. Oh, I should change that one. Because I don't have coffee. But I have some lemon water. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can finally get a little bit nice thin. No, that is not a nice thin stripe. When Pete is not around, somebody has to remind you to dig your. Yeah, certainly do. But thank you very much.
My advice to you, start drinking heavily.
all I have is coffee.
Hey, Pete is around. I forgot. Yeah, hey, no problem. But you still get a hydrate from me, sure. And just as Carol said on her stream, we all got lives, we all got things to do, so Now that's very nice. Now the difficult part is we have over here that carapace in the front. Does those no nice horn-like things. Also, see if we can get that also into a nice style of painting.
My advice to you, start drinking heavily.
Oh, now you want to drown me? Just like you always do with... the other streamers. Oh. Yeah, this is the 11 a.m. Drink. At least should be. No, don't worry, I already emptied it today, so it's my second load already. That's the one thing I don't have to be scared about, that I am dehydrating. But all help is welcome, certainly. Look, I already thought so. White is a little bit too... My paint is a little bit too dehydrated. Come on. There we go. Where did that come from? There was a dark spot in my white paint. Suddenly. And it almost looked like blue. I don't have used blue today. Nice. A stray hair on my brush. That is that little part. Let's do that little part on this side too. just thinking about that orange. Maybe I should add a little bit more white, make it even lighter somehow, to give it a little bit more, just to give it a little bit more. I could find out in a moment. That last stroke a bit too much. Completely paint it over it again. There is a little hole. There we go. Okay. Now let's go to the main part of the carapace. Touched it a little bit with the orange here and there. Let's see, let's get into that. Whole striping thing. I should paint this one a little bit more upside down.
My advice to you, start drinking heavily.
Well, in this case, I'll even give you a nice sip of tea. Thank you, Pete. You trying to catch up with all the times you you forgot, or didn't have time, or you don't have to. But it's nice that you think about it and just knowing that you are here means already a lot to me. That goes for you all, of course. But you can keep up this time with all that silence. You know, maybe it's better than all the nonsense I normally talk about. Did I wake somebody up? Yeah, I guess. Good work. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how much is going to make me drink more. Okay. How much more he is going to make me drink? As I said, I still can handle it till now. There we have it. It's too regular. Too. At this point, it was all just nice in a nice line. Thick. No. I now have to remember that I'm holding it upside down, meaning that I have to, especially with all those tears, I have to put the shadow on the other side. Normally, as the highlight on the other side. So it all those cracks and tears. The highlight should be on the low side, lower part, downside, on the whatever side you want to call it. So you can get a little bit of okay. Let's follow this curve a little bit. Oh, a little bit more thinner. Hey, why is there a dollar sign in front of the hello? How long has that one being there? That is definitely something I wanted to put there. So let's get rid of that one. Immediately. Yep. No streaming, Streamlabs, timers. Welcome to my stream. That's strange. Why is there a dollar sign in front of the hello? I didn't paint that, type that. It's not even in the... That's strange. Streamlabs, what are you doing? not. Let's go start with that one somehow. Screen again. It is not completely round. That's also one of those. A little bit better. Painting thin lines, irregular thin lines. Normally would say, okay, the thin part is also a challenge. You normally say that painting irregular lines is not so hard. Nope. A bit of thinner. Painting is hard. I have a really hard time to keep my focus this evening. By the way, Baldy, since when are you wearing a fancy glove during your painting? I am wearing it because I have to touch the whole model, and you can already see here on the legs I have been rubbing off a lot of paint, and that happens less if I am wearing gloves. I just before stream I remembered I was going to add a thin layer of varnish. That also helps, but then I had to start my stream and I forgot the varnish, so I am wearing the fancy glove. It's not to keep the paint off my fingers or anything, just to preserve the paint that I have already painted. As very surprisingly, the human skin is quite scratchy for delicate things like paint jobs on a mini. And of course normally I would use a holder or hold it at the base, but nah, it's not that a really pro painter thing to do. Yeah! There are several reasons why a lot of painters do wear gloves. And well, this is mainly mine, especially for the larger minis. I mean, yeah, about where was I going with the thought? I have no idea. Normally, indeed, I do not wear a glove, as I have also quite sweaty hands. And after 2 hours wearing this glove, if I take it off, I almost have something like I can just catch a lot of sweat right out of the glove. It's certainly not something that it is comfortable. I do it pure for the mini, for my work. Too thick, too thick, too thick. Let's see if we can add a nice thin darker streak to that. Otherwise I have to repaint the whole thing. Over here. Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's a strange spot on there. Yeah. Now the downside. I must say, normally I don't use my hand to do things like this. So that's also a little bit of a aid of the glove. I don't know why I shouldn't be doing that more on just on my hand, as it does wash off right away. Let's make that a nice edge highlight. That one and all there. Oops. Oh. That is that one. Should add a little bit more. And I let my tea get cold. I'm so intensely concentrating that I'm even holding my breath a little bit too long every time. Let's see, oh, we can add a few more. Mm-hmm. There we are. Those are scratches. Trying to get some more the scratching on the curve of this horn, as it was one big and here's the point I have a little bit problems with, that connection point, but in general I'm pretty pleased with this. Brighter highlights here and there. And that is a few more brighter spots here on this side. A little bit of an edge highlighting. That's what we were missing. Did do it over here. Not over. Not too much. And that is the whole carapace. Just before the stream I was painting the teeth. I noticed I had missed a few, especially these two small ones and a very small one over there. Painted them yellow, and as I did with the other teeth, I added a little bit of a strong tone wash to make them less yellow, as this yellow is a little bit too yellow even for teeth. They are not teeth yellow. I also wanted to change the has a very nice mouth belly, whatever you want to call it. I call it a mouth belly, with some nice teeth and a tongue sticking out, but I painted it pink and it does not stick out enough. So I will be working with a little bit of green. And I still have some teal on my palette for giving it a little bit of a highlight. At least you can now see that there is something different about it. It looks a little bit different than just the surrounding flesh. Let's take a little bit of teal. thick. See if we can get that nice. Still not a nice blend, but with a wet brush. And a little bit more teal. Yes. Now I am going to add a little bit of dark tone wash to some yellow and add a little drop of white. 2 little drops of white. Just to give it a little bit more of a brownish color. And a little bit on the tips and sides of the teeth, at least the larger teeth. Also on the tips. And add a lot of white. Or at least a lot more white to the whole. To the tip itself. For the saliva, we'll be adding a little bit of pure white. In this case, what was it again? Bold titanium white. And add a little bit to the very tips of the teeth, where he has some little boils on his tongue. See if we can pick them out. Strange. A little bit of the very bright green slime effect it was. Disgusting slime effect even. Right. Oh. Nice. I thought, why not add a little bit of that disgusting slime effect on the tip of the tongue? And together with the green. And teal. That's nice. Very nice. Let's see if I can get a nice of the nice. Ooh. Do I have to get closer? I have to get closer. There we go. That is the mouth. Oh, I see at the there at the slime it's still a little bit too blue. Oh, well, the other way around. And under the slime it's a little bit too blue. I still have a little bit of pink on my palette. And a little bit of purple to make it not too. Just add a very thin layer. A very thin. Oops. Almost dropped. Add it. I could add a little bit more of the very pale skin color to get a few more highlights out of the mouth. I mean, I am going to make it into a bright colored Pride Lord, but doesn't mean it has to not look disgusting, you know. Nah. It's still a chaos model. So why shouldn't it be at least somewhat of a chaos vibe to it still? Let's see if I add a very thinned down even more of pure titanium white. Just to give it a little bit of a wet look. Too far away for you to see, but this does look quite nice. And I see I forgot certain. As I started out with a very bright red mouth, I later on, oh, and I see that could be very well be a very misplaced tooth. Oh. But I started out with a very red mouth. but it was a little bit too bloody for what I intended. For this mini. So therefore I changed it to blue, which looked more like lipstick. It was a really nice base color for the pink lips. Just gives it enough difference in color. Oh, he missed one tooth. At least I think it is a tooth that is sticking out of his own cheek or lips. Over there. And I will let that one dry. And that's all I am going to do today on this mini. Let's give my brush a little. Any suggestions? Ooh. Oh, I have a really nice night, cloudy sky outside. Any ideas to a streamer that we could raid? Any ideas, suggestions? Hey, Billion Babble is on. I see small parts, sharp points. Luna Bacon. Billion Babble is. I saw his stream last week. Yeah. And probably not doing any mini painting, but he is doing some art. None, no, nobody. Okay, yeah, then I'll pick. Let's see, what is Billion Babble?
Speed. So juicy. I like that. Nifty was insisting that I.
Okay, he's puzzling again. And small parts, sharp points. Is painting Warhammer, but not right now. At least he's off at the moment. Okay, Luna Bacon is also painting Warhammer, but is not talking until the mini is finished. Hey, a little bit like me. Well, okay, I have not finished the mini yet, and I'm still talking. You know what? Even though Billion Babble is not painting minis, I am going to rate his stream. He's a really nice guy to listen to. Let's get rid of the sweaty glove. See if I can do it right this time. Once right. Oh, that's the. Of course not. Gatorade is made. So I want to thank you all for watching, for being here for the cheers. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.